Hello, YouTubes. Alright, that's a shout out to the one and only Ronald Jenkins. He's a semi-famous electronic YouTube music legend. Check him out if you never have before. Guy is hilarious and talented. Anyway, I'm going to run the Dawnblade Warlock here through. Pretty standard loadout here with the sun bracers. Going to use the top tree. And the reason is for the heat rises and also the Icarus dash. I think this bottom tree is actually better overall for the strike. Makes the super a little stronger and a little easier to use. And Phoenix Dive is definitely useful when you can't get your momentum up. But looks like there's 3 people ahead of me, so I'm going to get a free ride here at the beginning. But the super just seems to do dodge. Oof. The super just seems to do not very good damage on the boss. And even if there's some ads at his feet and I happen to kill some, just doesn't seem to extend the super very long or really get any more extra damage to it. So, just not really... Just not really sure it's worth it. So the plan is with the top one with heat rises, what I'm going to do is you get your grenade back when you cast the super. So drop a grenade on the boss, cast the super, drop another grenade, and then finish off the super. I'm thinking the 2 long-lasting solar grenades will do much more damage than the other. Even if the super extension for killing an ad does work, I don't think what's going to provide one more blade, maybe. So I think the grenade overall should do a lot more damage.
Oh, a barrier.
Man, they're just gonna group up like that.
Zavala, I think they're trying to contain the Red Legion.
Wow, he took very little damage. Alright, whatever. These snipers hiding out here. I don't understand that box explosion sometimes. Sometimes it seems to do no damage, other times it'll wipe them all out. Don't really quite understand that. Wow, I'm really low on rockets. See, there's a mistake I made. I didn't go rally a flag. I thought I had full rockets, and I apparently do not. Wow. Really low in ammo overall. It's kind of annoying. Although, hey, there's some flame doing some work for me. Appreciate it, guys down there. Well, should be at least 4 bricks down there, so that'll get me decently stocked back up. And there's more on the next section. I really only need to use 1 on the next section, and there's several lying around, so not too worried. I am really low on ammo here, however, though. Running Mida to get through these a little helps. Doing a glide cancel helps, and then of course this Icarus dash makes this a little easier for this class. So that's kind of nice. One little extra bonus here with this. Don't really need it, but it is kind of helpful. And there we go, got them all. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself used to using it here. One thing with this reload well, it reloaded it by itself. That's weird. Normally it didn't. I thought it used to just it wouldn't really reload unless you actually switched to it. If you were at 0 and you picked up new rockets, you actually had to switch to it for a second. I don't know if they fixed it or... That's interesting.
What could the Red Legion possibly be drilling for?
According to radio chatter,
maybe they fixed it to where it auto reloads 1 if you're out and you pick up some new ones. That would be kind of nice. Anyway, we're going to take the right path that we usually take here. You know, I'm sure there are other patterns here that would work.
And of
I found
course
this one
the
works
drills
really
have
well
one.
for me. It's safe for the most part.
Friendly suggestion.
Coming over here, there's not much that shoots at you. If that Thresher happens to still be up this wall here, kind of protects you from anything seeing you. Oh man, I'm out of ammo. That's not good. He drops me some. There we go. Alright, he's gonna fire some. Not too bad. But part of the reason why this pattern's been successful for me too is the timing of everything. I've said before, a lot of the key on this is timing everything out. Having your super and grenades in the right spots can really make a huge difference in the time. And you know, I've had other ways of doing this before that things are just kind of off, and you know, you end up taking way more time than you do. So I want to save my thing. I want to cast it just around the corner here. I mean, this super is just, it's a cool super. It's just so weak. Really only need to use one rocket on this guy. Use more. Whoa. Sometimes you can bait him out to his punch like that.
Just so you know,
It actually works
I
to
have
your
detected
advantage.
a massive Vex energy signature.
Anyway, it's still doing pretty good.
And the
Like I
only
said,
way to reach it is
you can
down
kill
past
one of
those
them with a
giant
rocket or
pointy
two
drill
and
bits.
some primary and grenade. Not too big of a deal.
Good.
Super kills one. But again, this super is just so weak. It's an interesting super. It's fun to use. It's just, for some reason, it's just way underpowered compared to the other ones. And it doesn't always seem like it is, but in my personal experience, it is pretty badly. Mostly because you just don't really extend it. Some of the other ones, like Arc Strider, I can do almost a quarter of the boss's health, maybe even more with Raid Flux. There's nothing that really enhances this one. Smash, everything else, you know. You'll have to see when I get to the boss. You'll see how much more damage I have to do on him to get him to teleport on the first phase and to finish him off at the end. So I'm going to need a lot of time here, but I'm doing really good here. Again, this strike has plenty of time involved in it. Barrel there. If you do all your sequences correct, there's just a lot of time on this map. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I can't get to the button. Alright, there we go.
I think they want their drill back.
Sometimes those guys can be just standing in the worst place possible to try and get to that button. I swear the button used to be available right when you drop down, but now it doesn't allow you to pull the switch for a few seconds, so you can't just drop down and pull it. I don't know why they made that change. These guys are getting sneaky and aggressive with their cutoffs. One of my other runs, I got cut off and double swiped trying to go off the teleporter. I swear this happens a lot when I'm doing these runs in consecutive. A lot of times I'll have a great run first try, maybe not successful, but I'll make it all the way to boss. Sometimes you come up a little short, make a couple little minor mistakes. So you start over to do another run, and just an incredible amount of dumb
right?
stuff starts happening. The littlest things, the enemies start acting really weird, and I swear it's almost like they're adapting to what you did the time before. It's kind of like they're pissed off. It's pretty frustrating. Can be really frustrating, I should say. Whoa. Stupid arrow. Get a grenade right there at the spawn. You can really help yourself out here. A couple of these guys still got through. Man, my button for recalling the rocket launcher is really starting to wear out. See, sometimes look at that. He was standing right next to that block and took no damage. I don't. Explosive damage on this is very, very odd sometimes. Anyway, we're making a good time, so I'm not too worried here. I've shown this pattern off on all my strikes so far. Again, there's probably enough room to grab another ring, maybe, if you could figure out how to do it. Maybe even use some of the perks of some of the other classes to get there. Warlock, I think you'd be hard-pressed to get much more than what I'm getting. Even with this Icarus stash, you're just kind of floaty, but definitely a pretty easy pattern to get these rings that I do get. And that is quite a bit of time. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if anyone ever has a better pattern through those. If anyone does know, feel free to link me to it. I'd love to see it. How did I not get outlawed in that? This one, that was a precision kill there on the first one. I think a lot of people throw their grenades too early. I stopped doing that. He really waits for a second before he does anything, so. Force these guys to gather up underneath him here a little bit. I'm gonna get some cascade damage. Maybe I'll get enough with this cascade to see. I'm hoping I can maybe get a little extra damage on him. Extra time and try and just get a few more. Okay, I got him to teleport, so that's good. So I'm definitely getting some damage on him, and I have a grenade up, so now I can use this grenade. Trap him in there. So now I'll have a grenade back. Should I need to use it? Okay, so we got that worked out pretty well. You'll see I had to use quite a bit of extra stuff to get enough DPS on him and get him down there. It may not seem like it, but it definitely is. Like, if I try to super him right away, you'll see that I just cannot get enough damage on him.
It's switching guns.
Hoping, though, I might be able to save a rocket or two with how good the solar grenades are. This way, one more maybe. Nope. Alright, so that only took 2 rockets, so there's an advantage there with the solar grenade. If you can get a solar grenade going in when he's stationary like that, definitely does a lot of damage. Oh, they're up early. Man, I wish I would have transferred my risk runner. I could use this runner here. Whoa! Okay, that was... Yeah, checking my menus, I don't have it on me. Maybe I'll do this real quick. Get a little extra DPS here. This is normal after all. Get him in a position like this, don't rush it, try to move around and bait that grenade out, his grenade, and then get yours out on him. Look at that, that is a lot of damage, so that's pretty good. Alright, here's where the ads are going to come. Pretty low. Save a couple of these toward the end here. Whoa! Rotated to the wrong spot. That was a mistake. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to where the mountain was and where he was rotating. I should have gone the other direction. A little rusty, this is kind of first run of the day, so I'm forgetting things. Still doing really good time-wise, though. As you can see, if you do the first couple of phases to this, you just give yourself so much time on the boss. See here, Risk Runner can really get you through an ad phase really quickly. Not even necessarily for boss damage, but just get it through stuff like this. Make sure you're moving. Could pop the healing rift here too, but you know, when you have momentum, there's really no use for it until you need to stay stationary somewhere. The nice thing about this perk is you don't get this Risk Runner, and activating this perk is you don't get stuck having to reload a lot. Alright, good here. Try to get him really far into this last phase. Get a lot of damage on him. Alright, got 2 nades on him. Got him! Woohoo! Okay. So that worked out pretty well. It definitely worked out better than I thought, or the other way, you know, only having one grenade and getting Dawnblade out just doesn't do enough damage. You can see there I did a little bit of extra planning too. I kind of whittled him till he was right on the edge. If you can look at his health bar, you can see he's right on the edge of breaking and rushing at me. So if you can get him right down to the edge and then hit him with a rocket, now he's way deeper into that before he starts running around. So that definitely helped too. Helped me get a little extra DPS on it. Having the sins, not having to reload it, I was able to get in position, and obviously you know he's going to come through that little channel, so I could get my grenades there. Got a grenade out, got my healing rift up, got my super up, got the extra grenade out, and then burned the super down. Worked out pretty good. I don't even know if that rocket needed to hit him at the end. I think he might have died before that. So again, like I said, a lot of it just timing on the sequences saves you so much time. You miss a sequence there, could cost you a minute, maybe even 2 minutes in respawns and having to run around to get position to be able to damage him well, especially on that last phase. So the idea is to get through that last phase as quick as possible. Alright, till the next one.